So if you're listening right now, just be confident. Go in, go 100% in, whether you're wrong or right. And if you communicate with soul, they'll feel your soul.
Wow, I like that. That could be our opening. So it's gonna be our third episode, and then I have invited very special guests slash my friends. Thanks for coming, everyone. Oh, hi, Diana.
Hello.
How's it going?
I'm fine. Thank you for having me.
Cool. Problem.
I'm so excited to be here.
So am I. So would you like to introduce yourself a bit?
Okay. So my name is Diana. I'm currently teaching elementary school students. They are learning TOEFL right now. So I'm teaching them TOEFL and grammar mainly. And I do have a native teacher as well as a co-teacher. So they learn their speaking and writing from their native teachers. Yes.
Hi, I'm Jongin. I'm a member of DBU and teaching English. So middle school second graders and elementary school sixth graders this year. Yeah. Thank you for having me today.
Yeah. So how do you like, teaching kids English?
I really enjoy teaching kids because I can recognize myself, like get thrilled in front of my kids, students.
So would you like to tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah. Hi, my name is Jason. And I was born in America, but I'm Korean-blooded, Korean-American, 교포, 한국 피 돌아가고 있습니다. And I moved to Korea about 10 years ago. I really love learning Korean language, but I just don't have talent with learning languages. And I realize it's a talent, but I don't have those genes. I don't think. But it's fine. I'm able to get around. And I mean, I live here. I've gotten my own place. So I love it.
So are
I
you
should say.
still working on learning Korean language?
Always here and there. I'm always just learning. I mean, I'm just learning through mistakes and like I have to go do car inspection. Then I learn. Like I get a cacao message. I'm like, what is this? I have to translate it. Then I just learn through experience, and that's the best way to learn.
So he sometimes uses a Korean word like a means he's talking in English like 고민 or
Yeah,
눈치. Right?
Yeah. I'll make my own Korean/English language where I add like ing to a Korean word. Like I'll be like I'm 고민ing. 고민ing right now, but I do that a lot. Like or ify something fi.
So why do you think you're doing that? Is it because it's hard to translate some words, or is it because you are so mixed up while learning language?
It's probably confusion. I'm not comfortable speaking perfect Korean. I'm always calculating verbs and things like that. So I just talk freely, my own way, my own style. And my thing is like I don't like to overthink. I just do it, and I embrace the fact that it's imperfect. And that's what I think Koreans should do more, because a lot of them are embarrassed to speak freely because they don't want to be embarrassed by being wrong. But if you just go confidently and go in 100%, people don't notice, because language is communication. And if you're showing insecurity and I'm not that good and you're timid, then people notice.
Yeah.
Of course.
Right? Because I'm also from New York City, where it's the biggest melting pot, and nobody speaks perfect. There's people with Russian accents, Chinese, Korean, Italian, and they all speak their own way, but nobody goes, "Oh, you're not speaking perfect English." Everyone is just speaking their own mixed up bad English, right? Their own style. So nobody really cares. They're just,
So then, how does Korean English sound to you? Do they have some distant accent you can tell?
Korean English. Yeah, I noticed definitely things in intonation and rhythm, because I have that the corn chip and the kuksu.
Oh, yes,
the
yes.
corn chip and the kuksu method thing that I talk about is
What's that about?
where basically Korean language, if you look at the characters, it's like boxes. So they speak very like syllable, syllable.
Yeah.
But English, so it's more crunchy. It's more crispy. That's what I say.
Crunchy and crispy.
But English is more up and down smooth. Because I notice when I speak Korean, I'm speaking with English intonation in Korean, and it sounds weird. I'm like, 안녕하세요. 재밌어. 그렇군요. So, but in Korean, they go, it's more straight
안녕하세요.
line
Yeah.
and it's more sharper. So what I tell people is to be more smoother, not so choppy. Because if you hear Asian people, maybe it's the language is like that. So it's very like, hello, how are you
Right,
doing? Yes. And then we have to pronounce the T's like, this is bitter tea, right? But we just go, oh, it's bitter, right? And then what do I say? Like, it's going on? Let's go. I don't have to go, let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah. And then there's like a joke when you go to McDonald's or something, they go, melpia?
What is a makpia?
May I help you?
Oh, really?
Just it's kind of like a joke. I remember I heard a comedian saying that where they say things like melpia, but it's may I
Melpia.
help you. And I'm not being racist. I'm just saying that's how the language I feel is that's how their language is designed. So it's hard for them to get out of that funk of being corn chippy
Corn chippy.
as opposed to being kuksui. So they need to like kuksify it.
Cooksify it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right, exactly.
But I think all of that is overrated. In the end, like my mom, she went to America when she was in high school and she's been there for a long time. But she still has an accent and she still speaks her own way. It's not perfect, but she communicates with confidence.
Right.
So people just listen and respect. They don't point out what's
Exactly,
wrong.
right.
So
Nobody
there's a
actually
hack.
cares, right?
Yeah, nobody cares. So that's the hack for you Koreans. So if you're listening right now, just be confident.
Take notes.
Go in, go 100% in, whether you're wrong or right. And if you communicate with soul, they'll feel your soul.
Wow, I like that. That could be our opening. Let's move on to the next agenda. So while teaching or, talking to Korean English learners, do you know any Konglish expressions you found very funny or interesting?
Konglish expression.
Yeah, so like a while when your students are learning English, like they make mistakes and then sometimes they don't even know that they are making, Konglish words or mistakes.
Visuals.
Yeah.
Like he has good visuals,
Oh,
right?
yes.
Like, and then now I hear like Americans or Westerners in comments saying, "Oh, he's got good visuals."
Really? That's
But-
interesting.
But the right word I would say is aesthetics. So like if you're talking about like a K-pop group, like some handsome guys or beautiful women, you say, "Oh, their aesthetics are nice," right? And they're like, "Oh, he got good visuals." So when I first heard that, I was a little shocked. But then I realized they got so used to saying that it's become their word. But in American English, nothing is like correct. People are just using words like making their own words, and once it catches on and becomes popular, the word becomes trendy, right?
I like that. Could you give us some more examples like visuals? I find it really funny. Yeah, it sounds funny to me too.
Too much information, like that's a little too personal, and it's getting uncomfortable. They say when you're talking too much.
Yes.
So they go too much talk, TMI. They like to talk and talk and talk. They go TMI. I'm like, no. But I guess it's yes, because Korea, you could use however you want.
You know, cookie 영상.
쿠키 영상.
Yeah, in English, what was it? I don't remember it.
I don't remember it either.
I don't remember what
Oh,
it
like,
is.
speaking of that,
Ah,
NG is also
NG,
it's
yes.
called
They say
blooper.
blooper.
Bloopers.
I know one. They use a lot of acronyms differently. Like CC, we don't use.
CC.
That's credit card.
Credit card.
Oh, I got some good one. Gibbs.
Gibbs.
It means cast.
Gibbs.
Cast. Because somebody's injured, for example, on their arm, and then they wear a cast, right? I don't know where it comes from, but like Korean people like call it Gibbs.
Yeah, I know that, but I didn't know that was an English word. Keeps.
Maybe it's, I don't know, German. It sounds German to me.
In fairness, it's what sounds good to you. You are the majority. This is your country. You have every right to. But for natives, when they come over here and then they see like I soul you, right? And then
I sold you.
yeah, like soul is not a verb, right? Love is a verb. I love you, I like you, but I soul you. It's like saying I New York you, right? I Busan you. So it's a little weird, but it's cute at the same time. And then if it works right for the Koreans, I guess that's why they choose these phrases.
And then like back in the day, there's so many rubbish like English lyrics in Korean songs. Like that reminds me
Oh.
of this lyric that goes like, if you wanna pretty, everyone are pretty.
Oh yeah,
Right.
Pretty.
Still don't get what
yeah. If
it
you
is.
want a pretty,
Everyone are pretty.
Everyone, yeah.
Everyone are pretty. I know. This is confusing you, right?
listen. If it sells, nobody. This
Sell.
is
It
fine.
did sell. Yeah,
Then-
it was really popular.
Then I ain't mad, right?
It was a hit song.
What do you think was the most common question that Korean English learners were asking you?
They would sometimes ask me, like, how would you think so fast in Korean and then translate that into English, right?
So how do you
So
answer them?
we don't really translate when we have
Exactly.
to speak. Yeah, we have to just think, right, in English. But they would think that they have to think in Korean first, in their mother tongue.
Yeah.
And then they should translate that language
Yeah.
into the perfect grammatical order, right?
Yeah.
S, V, and O.
Then it
right?
takes more time
It
to
does.
speak.
Yeah.
So how can you break them?
Hesitate.
How can you just break this habit?
I would say like more input. Yeah, more input makes it better for them. Make it more like faster for them to talk in English.
Interesting story. When I was young, maybe in my early teen years, I had a Korean friend and he was only in America. He moved from Korea to America. This guy, I forgot, he was a friend of a friend. And he spoke very good English with like a little hint of a Korean accent. And they were saying that he came from Korea only a year ago. And we were all like, how'd you do it? How'd you get so good so quick? And he said he just watched Home Alone like 50 times. Yeah. And there's obviously at that time no like subtitles or something, but he just kept watching it and he got the context of the movie and he probably just repeated everything and probably also loved the movie. But going back to what I said before about like the age thing, I don't think like a 45-year-old could watch Home Alone and just all of a sudden be a great English speaker. But he was really good, and we're like, wow, yeah. But a lot of people I hear in Korea like they learn through Friends
Friends.
and a lot of like
yes.
Netflix shows.
Yeah,
So-
Modern Family.
Modern Family. You love that show.
Yeah, right. And then I love Friends as well. But my all-time favorite was The Office. I think I've watched this a whole series like over at least 10 times. Back to back.
What's the guy's name? The guy in
Okay.
40-year-old.
Steve Carell?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes,
That's
yes.
it, right? right.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
How about you? What was your content?
Modern Family.
Modern Family.
I love the characters.
Oh, yeah?
Diversity of characters. Yeah, I can see that the young kids
Lily?
growing up.
Ah.
Yeah. Season by season, yes.
So did you watch this show growing up?
As in high school.
Oh,
Yes.
So what made you start watching it? Just because you liked it, or was it for learning
I
language?
just like it, and for the English learning was
So were you good at English back in school days?
my English scores were good.
Okay.
Always good. And yeah, I really liked it because I felt like I had another me while talking English. Yeah. So Korean me, English me.
Yeah, there's a
yes.
new ego, right? Whenever you learn a different language.
in my voices.
Yeah.
Turn, yes.
And your attitude as well.
So Jason, if one of your trainees is asking you, let's say for instance, like he's really worrying about becoming a quitter, and then
Yeah.
he feels like quitting right now because I don't know he's exhausted or something. Then what advice would you give to him?
Good material. I'm gonna say, go ahead. I know it's harsh, right? But I was in a harsh business. I failed thousands of times. I was laughed at. I was told I'll never make it, but I just kept going. It didn't stop me, right? So I would tell this guy, go ahead and quit. I was like, or take off.
Okay.
Take off some time. If you want to quit, and then if you come back, then that's just the universe or God speaking. Like if you come back, then that's the result. You're gonna want to keep doing it, and you're gonna keep getting better because you stick with it. But that's what I would tell them. But I know it's a little harsh, but that's my method. Of course, I could baby them and be like, "Oh, don't try it," but you can't convince somebody of what they really want to do or not. And I'm like, well, I know usually at that time when I say, all right, then don't do it. They go, no. They go, no. I go, be upset tonight, cry about it, wake up, it's a new day, the sun comes out. What are you going to do now? What are you going to do about it? Let's move forward. Get better. Be better. Right? So,
Yeah. Thanks. Oh, I like that. So if you come back to starting line, this is not like a quitting. I just had a break and I just stopped, and then I think it's okay to stop. And then like if you just go back to your starting line again, then it hasn't been like a quitting again. I mean anymore. So okay. Lastly, what do you think is the piece of advice you would give to an English learner?
I have one.
Oh, please.
Don't be afraid to make mistakes and just go for it. You could be wrong. Nobody really cares if you make a mistake because language is communication.
Well, could you elaborate on that, please?
People have the fear of messing up, but you have to just go for it. Like speak with your heart, speak with your soul, because nobody really speaks perfect English.
True.
So don't be afraid to fail. Don't be afraid to make mistakes.
That really helps. And you mentioned that be willing to fail. I liked it. I always care about the perfection when talking in English. Yes, because I'm an English teacher, so I have a burden. I have to be a perfect English speaker like that. But you really helped.
So we embrace some imperfections.
Yes, everybody makes
I know,
mistakes.
yeah. Everybody, literally everybody, including
Yeah.
myself.
Yeah.
Well, how about you, Diana?
I love your English ego. Like when you speak another language, you have a different ego coming from you, right? So you should enjoy that, right? Because it's a whole different personality that I can have, right? So I think that's how I started enjoying learning different languages. So I think when you start loving that, it would make you speak more, make you more interested in watching yourself. Do I sound too narcissistic?
No, just go ahead.
Yeah, I think loving that different side of yourself when you
Yes.
are speaking another language is a step maybe to loving the language itself. Yes.
How do you become when you talk in English? I mean,
한국어로는 좀 조신한 느낌. But in English, it's different. I feel more confident in English. Yeah, I do have imperfections. I can hear myself, but I still like the attitude that I have when I am speaking in English.
한국어로 하면은 조금 예의를 차려야 될 것 같고
그런 느낌.
Yes.
공손하게 말을 해야 될 것
공손한
같고
느낌이고.
지금도 우리가 영어를 하다가 이제 존댓말로 전환을 한 거잖아요. 그냥 한국말이 아니라 그러다 보니까 뭔가 저는 막 이렇게 제스처도 사실 바뀌거든요.
제스처도 맞아요.
영어를 하다가 한국어를 하면은 이렇게
다른
이렇게
거.
되기도 하고. 정우님도 비슷하게 느끼나요? 한국어를 할 때 약간
정말 비슷해요.
음.
한국어를 할 때 진짜 그 말 끝 처리하는 것도 막 약간 달리게 되고 영어 좀 날리는 것들도 있잖아요. 발음 되게 슉 날려버리고. 근데 한국어는 좀 더 하나하나 정확하게 발음하려고 하는 진짜 디프렌트 이고가 맞는 것 같아요. 네.
맞아요.
그리고 제스처까지는 생각 못했었는데
제스처도
I agree.
저는 제스처뿐만 아니라 I even sit differently.
Really?
So now I
Sit
sit very
differently.
politely.
Oh yeah, I've
Sure.
noticed myself.
But like
oh,
when I
just
talk in
now.
English, I always go very
Leaning.
I was like wondering if this is a Korean thing or not, but I don't think it is. You're frustrated. The WTF moment you have, WTF meaning
The-
World
What the-
Taekwondo Federation. Like when I drive a lot and I have like this WTF moments on the road, I'm like, what are you doing? I do this gesture like, 뭐야? No, with the one hand, I'll be like this. And if they pass by, and no, they don't want to look, but I'll be like this. I'll be, with my mouth open, like, what are you doing? Like,
yeah,
you know?
right.
And then I don't think Koreans do this, like,
I
right?
don't
Yeah,
think
yeah.
We do more like this word.
Oh, that's like more offensive.
It
Like,
is.
This
It
is
is
more
a little
like,
more offensive.
what are you doing?
TF.
Yeah, yeah.
And my friends really hate it when I do this. I sometimes do this.
Oh, really?
But like no Koreans use this gesture.
Like, so Koreans don't like that?
We don't even
really
use it.
Oh, you don't
No,
use it?
No.
So
They
what-
don't even know what it means.
Well, what did you say that your Korean friends don't?
I mean, they really hate it when I do this because, like, oh my god, this guy's doing this again. He's Korean, but he's like a
Why do they hate it?
American wannabe.
They think you're trying
They
too
think
hard.
I'm
Trying too
pretending
hard,
and
pretending.
Oh, but-
like poser, right? But naturally, yeah.
Yes.
Sometimes.
Just naturally
Yeah,
hate
true.
it.
Like this or
I do this a lot, and my friends are telling me I'm trying to be cute. I'm trying to emphasize something, right? But yeah, I
But
could
you use
relate.
it in the right context, right?
I do, I believe.
Yeah, you're not just like, I'm cute. Oh, wow, that's interesting. The body language. Yeah,
Right,
definitely
right, the
changes.
body
You
language.
really use it so often.
Oh,
during
you
the
do that
session.
too?
Yeah, you.
me?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. Oh. And then I use this too quite often. Like,
This.
Yeah.
and then I do even like have this facial expression, just like, but like it doesn't look Korean, right? Like we don't do this.
We don't do that.
It was natural.
Yeah, Koreans are more reserved.
Reserved.
Internalize
Yes,
things.
internalize. And I think we get judged if we have too many gestures, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, you lived in Canada.
Yes.
So what are the cultural like nuances and differences that you noticed maybe as we're talking about, right?
The first thing that I noticed was how people don't smile at each other. And I've become like that as well. So I would just go.
Yeah, they don't interact with strangers.
Yeah, they do interact a lot with strangers as well.
Very common in the States, right?
Yeah, but it's not like everyone's friends. They're more open to like they could just be like, oh, excuse me, by the way, you know, and then they could make small talk. Not everyone is like that because like where I'm from, New York, it's like Korea. It's a fast city. People just want to move, so they're perceived as rude. But I mean, people talk. They small talk. And
They
if you-
do.
yeah, but in Korea, you can't just be like, oh, the weather, you know. Like,
Oh, I have a
okay.
boyfriend.
Yeah.
Sorry.
yeah. Yeah. But even in America, if you're on a subway platform and it's a guy like doing that to a girl, that's perceived as kind of like,
Oh, okay.
yeah, like I wouldn't even do that. Like me to another gentleman, like I can talk about something
Gotcha.
or like something in common, or that's I would feel uncomfortable just doing
I
that
see.
because I'd be like, oh, she thinks I'm hitting on her. No, but I wouldn't do that too.
Got you.
Yeah. Unless it was like really, you know, something necessary in that
Necessary, yeah.
context. Yeah. But not talking to a random stranger.
Yeah.
Not everyone just starts talking to strangers in America, but they're more open to it. Where in Korea, it's just everyone's kind of in their own bubble.
Yes.
And then even like when people need help, I'm gonna come off as like it's just a culture.
worry.
In America, they're more like they'll go up and like help out with bags or something. I know Koreans do that too.
But we hesitate.
Yeah, to interact with the strangers.
We
That's what
care.
a small nuance.
Cool. All right. So before we just wrap up this, Jason, if you don't mind, do you have the time in Korean?
Yeah, of course. It was a summertime and I was running at Olympic Park. I was just jogging in the summer, but I abnormally love to sweat like sauna suit. I wear all black. Like I wore a black hoodie, a black hat, black sweatpants, and just running. And I realized that I put my watch and phone, everything in the locker. So I was running more than I thought, and I was worried what time it was. So I went to strangers. And in America, we go, excuse me, but do you have the time? So I went to a Korean person and I was like, 잠깐만요, 근데요, 시간이 있어요?
Wow.
Do you have the time, right? So the thing is, I look like a 도롱놈 because I was in all black in the summer heat. In a hoodie. And like, why am I sweating in a hoodie with? I look like a robber. I had that black hat, and they looked at me weird and just walked away. And I was like so mad. I was like, why are Korean people so rude? Like this? Then I went up to another person, and I was like, oh, this guy has a phone and a watch. He's got to have the time. And he was like, he was with his family, you know, and his kids. I think he had a stroller. 시간이 있어요? The guy went. I looked at his watch and his phone, like you gotta have it, right? And I looked at it, and then he like clutched onto it, grabbed his kids, and moved away.
We thought it was too.
Yeah. So
weird.
yeah, and I look weird because I didn't. When I came from America, like I don't dress like I noticed when Koreans cycle, they have the best gear.
They
They
do.
like when they run, they have the running gear.
Yes.
It's colorful.
Yes.
Yeah.
They look
Me-
like they're going on a Tour de France,
Yeah.
right?
I was just like a hood guy from New York. Like just like I didn't care. Like I had like worn out black like bad sneakers, dirty sneakers, and I was like, I need to run. That's my objective. I don't need to look good. So I looked like maybe partially homeless, asking people what the time was. Then I finally found like a halmoni. I was like, she's gotta help me out.
Oh.
But she had that good nunchi. I was like, 잠시만요, 근데 시간이 있어요? And she hesitated and looked at me. She goes, 몇 시냐고, 몇 시냐고 물어봐야 되는데. Oh, and my mind was blown. I was like, I was asking people, do they have time? Like,
Yes.
like a weirdo. I was like, no wonder why they were running away from me. So, I have a lot of other ohe stories.
And thanks for your great stories, Jason. And thank you everyone for coming today. And thank you for
Thank
helping
you.
me. I totally appreciate for coming. And thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.